Hey, class, I'm doing my discussion section 2 right after my recitation today because I think it's a good way to explain everything that kind of happened just as it did. So I kind of got my projector going. I kind of erased everything, but I did have them, like I was explaining stuff. I did a lot of drawing on the board. Yeah, I shouldn't have erased it. But and then afterwards they weren't really engaging as much because their exam is like on Friday. So a lot of people come here, but they're just getting the attendance for their thing, which I'll do, but I want them to talk about like what they're going through and stuff. So I had the four corners thing going on again. So I had like A here, B there, C there, D on the back, and then what I had them do is like physically walk up, go to the answer. It was like today it was like mostly A's and D's, so I kind of made them walk back and forth. That was kind of funny, but so while they were here, they described why they think it was this one. And what was a really good one is I had them do a Punnett square, like really work it out. One was heterozygous, one was homozygous, and I made them draw it. But the people so the correct answer was D, so it was over there, right? But there were some people here, they were thinking it's A. But I didn't realize that the answer is not A until I kind of worked through it. So like I just put on the questions, and then they answer it. So there were a couple of people here, they wrote, they thought it was like 25% with the phenotypes, with chances. But it was actually when I had them actually fill out the table, like what it looks like, and it was actually 50%, which is the D answer, and then they're like, oh, okay, no, that's why it's wrong, you know? I hope this is recording audio. Yeah, so that's kind of what I went through today. Now I guess I'll talk about some questions I did. So for strengths today is that I'm a really good explainer. Like I can draw stuff on the board in a way that they can follow along with. And if there are any questions, I can go back and then see why they think it's confusing. Today I didn't really ask a lot of questions. So I think what I'll do next time is have them kind of start talking first, because right before the class is kind of quiet and I don't want them to like start working on stuff before the thing, but that's my job, is to get their heads in the biology kind of space. So I think next time what I'll have them do is start like, I don't know, like talking about something. I'll think about that. The next time I will improve that by making them talk more somehow. I gotta come up with more activities. So I gave them an activity to do to practice for the exam, because I already went through it like twice already, but it's a really good one. I'll explain it real quick. Oh, I deleted the slides. Control Shift Tab. Yeah, and a few people actually wanted the slides too. That was really helpful. I mean, that was really cool that they needed that. So here's what I didn't do this thing in class because I kind of want to explain other things first, but this is a good thing. So you have one person doing this coding strand, another person doing the template strand, another person doing RNA. So like they're working together to see what it would be. So each of them has their own rules. This is how you make a protein from DNA. So this is a really good process to go through, and there's nuances like hidden rules here that you wouldn't know, like AUG. You got to start here. You just don't even look at these, and then here are the proteins. But yeah, this is a good way for them to like work out and do stuff. But today I didn't do that, but I did it previous 2 weeks. So that's how I made them work through it. And then as they were working on it, I was kind of like the person on the side. What is it called? I wasn't the person in the main room leading everyone. I was the guide on the side. That's the word I was looking for. So they were working on it, and then they were also drawing it on the boards here. So I had them organize it from like coding strand, template strand, RNA, protein, And while they were working on it, I could see their thinking of how they're going through each of the products. And I could see their mistakes and how they would work through it. And I also gave them tips. So what else should I put? Yeah, after my recitations, I like to listen to music because nobody else is in here. Okay, for issues of equity, I'm not too good about equity because I feel like if they're here, they should, it's fair that they get like resources and stuff because like from what I'm teaching. So like the people here, I would give them, like if they ask for it, I'll give them my slides because I have it and they're already here. But if people who can't make it, they can ask other people who were in the class to have my slides. Or they can go to someone else's recitation. Like, there's so many. I feel like equity is a thing that, if you're here, you're engaging, you're learning. But if you show up and you're not saying anything, then I don't know how to help you. There's nothing for me to give feedback on because there's nothing for me to like see. And access in mind. I'm kind of sorry about the students that can't go to recitations. Like, they're always busy at home. They have like other responsibilities. They can't focus on school a lot, so they can't even attend recitations or office hours. So yeah. So I don't know how to get those students that kind of. I can only help them in the recitations or office hours. So. They don't show up, I don't know how to help them. I can't find them, But yeah, so how I would do that is that when grouping up the students to see based on their working, I would kind of see who they're talking to, but then I'll split them up, make them work with different people every time so that they can have more varied learning in that way. Okay, I think this is pretty long. I explained everything that I needed, so thank you for watching.